guys, we just started a new series. Promise to keep this a secret?
When God first created the world, it was a paradise. But it's not always easy for us to imagine a perfect world where nothing has to be fixed.
Especially when we hear sad or scary news about the world we live in today. Okay, it's not a secret, but our new series is called Promises.
It's all about how God keeps His promises. We will be looking through the book of Genesis. Pause here and read Genesis 1:26 through 30 and 3:1 through 13.
Hi there, you chicken nuggets. It's me, Carl.
And I'm Eduardo.
And welcome to Grow TV.
Welcome. I'm very excited you're here.
He said it.
Welcome to Grow TV. Introducing your host, Carl. And your co-host, Cassie. Where we learn, where we grow, and we talk about Jesus. Once again, welcome to Grow TV.
Hello, everybody. So glad you could be here. And boy, do I have a surprise for you. I want you to meet someone who is very special to me. I was walking through the park one day, and in the middle of the sidewalk, there was this beautiful egg. I was stunned. I didn't know what to do, but what I did know is that if he stayed on that sidewalk, he would get hurt. So I took him home. So I present to you, Eduardo. Say hello, Eduardo. He's shy. What's that? Oh, stop. They're gonna love you. He's a little shy. Don't worry, Eduardo, there's no reason to be shy.
Carl,
Hey, Cassie.
are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. Why do you ask?
Really? I mean, you're talking to an egg.
Oh, Cass, it's not just any old egg. This is Eduardo.
Eduardo?
Yes, ma'am. He's the cutest little egg in the world. Not only is a 1 in a million egg, he's a 1 in a dozen.
Okay. Did you give him that name?
Sure did. Thought of it myself. You like it?
Sure. It's interesting.
Well, I mean, it wasn't my first choice. You want to hear the other names I thought of?
Not really.
Great! So at first I thought of Shelly because of the chill. Then I thought that wasn't strong enough of a name. Then I thought of Yoko. Scarlett Yoke Thomas Eggison, Egna, Yokelanda, Lil Yoki, Edgar Allan Poe, Egg Sharon, Egg Xavier, and Greg.
Greg?
Yeah, like egg.
Nice. So what now? Are you guys like best friends now?
We are. When we found each other, just linked. Like two childhood friends who knew each other since childhood.
Not gonna lie, that's a little weird.
Cassie, you wouldn't understand. It's an egg thing.
I guess.
You should have seen me. We were playing catch just like the old days.
What old days?
Back when I used to play baseball.
You never played baseball.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Carl, take a deep breath.
Eduardo,
Carl, it's okay.
it's not okay. Eduardo, I dropped him. I'm a terrible person.
Carl, you're not a terrible person.
Yes, I am.
No way. You're nice, you're funny, and you make videos that crack people up all the time.
I do.
Yeah.
I make people crack up all the time.
Oh, I didn't
Just
mean...
like how it cracked Eduardo.
Listen, Carl, I think we should talk about this week's story.
What's the point?
Well, I think it'll make you feel better.
Really?
Really. Remember the beginning of the Bible where God created the universe?
Yeah, I do remember that. That was awesome and perfect.
It was, and on the 6th day of creation, God created the first 2 humans ever, Adam and Eve.
And they were pretty perfect too.
They were. It was all created the way God wanted it to be, but something bad happened.
Oh no.
There was a bad snake that lied to Adam and Eve. And after God had made everything, the Bible talks about a serpent talking to Adam and Eve.
A serpent? Like a snake? Why would they talk to a snake?
It's hard to say, but the serpent was very clever. You see, snakes represented the presence of evil or chaos in the world, and that's what the serpent wanted. He wanted Adam and Eve to doubt themselves and want something else, something they knew God didn't want for them. So they listened to the serpent, which no longer made them perfect as God created them.
That's horrible. This is a sad story.
Sure was, but later, in Genesis chapter 3, God made a promise.
What promise did God make?
God promised that even though people are no longer perfect, God's ways would always be, and that God could make what was broken whole again.
So God promised to fix what was broken?
Yep, and you want to know some good news?
I would love some good news.
You just said our big idea. Today's big idea is God promised to fix what was broken.
That's right. And on the count of 100, no, 3, we're all going to say it together. Ready? 1,
2,
3. God promised to fix what is broken. Woohoo! All right. Good job, everyone. Yeah.
So how are you feeling now, Carl?
Better. It hurts seeing something that I love broken, but it's cool to know that God can fix things that are broken. Plus, having an egg as a best friend can be really tough.
I guess you could say it isn't all that it's cracked up to be. See you next week, kids.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Bro TV.
What would your idea of paradise be? Would it be this, this, or this? Let's go check out this cartoon.
After God made the heavens and the earth, and plants and all of the animals and the light and everything we see, God made something amazing on the 6th day.
What's that?
God made humans.
Like you and me?
Yes, human beings. God made human beings to rule over the earth and sea and birds and all of the animals.
Even the insects on the ground?
For sure, even the insects on the ground. God created human beings in His own image. God created human beings, girls and boys both, to be a reflection of all the things God is made of.
But why don't we all look the same?
Because we all reflect a different part of God in our hearts and in our minds, in our bodies too. Every person that is here is made in God's image, and God told them to create more beautiful children just like God had created them. And they were to take care of the creation all around them, all of the wildlife and animals, and even each other.
Amazing!
God also made sure everyone had food to eat, using the plants that have seeds and the fruit trees.
Like bananas and mangoes?
Exactly. But it didn't stop there. Although everything seemed extremely wonderful in the garden, there was one important thing that God told human beings not to do. God told Adam and Eve not to eat one kind of fruit on one super off-the-limits tree.
That seems simple enough.
You think so, but there was a serpent there that was an enemy against all of the good things God had made. The serpent was a clever animal, and though human beings could do everything but this one thing, the serpent caused the woman to wonder why and question what God really meant.
Oh no!
The serpent asked Eve, "Did God really say that?"
God did say it, right?
God sure did, but the serpent tricked her and made her think it was okay to do what God didn't want them to do. Now Eve was confused by what the serpent said, and she ate the fruit from the tree that was off limits. She then gave some to her husband, Adam. When the evening came and God came to visit them, they hid because they were afraid. God spoke to them and they came out and told him what they had done and how the serpent tricked them. God, of course, was very disappointed and made the serpent to now be worse than all of the animals ever created. The serpent now will crawl on its belly in the dust forever. Humans now would have to work for their food and feel pain in ways that they hadn't felt before.
Let's see how well you were paying attention. What did God make on the 6th day? That's right, He made humans. Great job. What was off limits? Yes, the tree. They were able to eat from anything but the tree. God promised to fix what was. God promised to fix what was broken.